Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Thelema Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I already shuffled. I'm going to leave that there. Okay. One card fell out face down, so I'm going to leave it where it was, and we'll just see how it adds up. Okay. I'm always like, okay. No. Let's see where it goes. I don't want to pull it. Okay. Your environment cards, you have 3, and they're all face down. So I feel like these are like hidden aspects. So let's see how this is evolving going forward. I do feel it's going to end well. Let's see what it takes to get it there, though. So we got the 3 of Pentacles. This is how you're coming into the situation. Earth, especially Virgo, especially Earth, I should say, but Virgo, working, like, I don't see that being a problem. Like, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, they tend to be hard workers. They tend to just, that's how they live life. They expect life to work out by putting in the effort. They put in the effort and they get what they expect. Like, it just seems to be that's how it works. So the fact that you're working on something and putting in the effort, I don't feel like that's shocking at all. I feel like that's probably a normal thing for you to put in the effort, to put in the time to make it happen. You got the 3 of Pentacles, trying to make things happen, working on things. And the environment at this point has the Queen of Cups. Things are very good. Things are seeming to be happy. The Queen can be one who holds secrets sometimes, though. Sometimes she holds things back. She feels it's necessary. She'll do what she needs to do. This is happening in the environment. Even though things are going well, there are secrets here going on. All right, so there are secrets. Now, that's where we get our first face-down card, and this is the secret. The Knight of Cups. So what is this coming towards you? Somebody's coming towards you with an offer. I feel like it's a quick offer. It's like changing complete direction. Somebody's bringing you something right towards you and saying, we need to change direction. They're saying they need you, they want you, they really need your help, they really want you to do this. But to do this, you have to walk away from that and come this way with us, whoever us is. So we have to abruptly stop something and start new, something else. It's a nice offer. I do see you respectful of that offer in the sense of, like, it's coming at you very respectfully. You're being respected in the sense of, like, you're very valued, you're needed, you're wanted. Like, it's very nice, but the only hitch, I feel, the abrupt stop, I don't think I like that. I don't feel like that's good for Virgo. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt, however you feel. It's an abrupt, like, I have to walk away from that and go right into this. That quick change of direction, Earth doesn't usually like that. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Because you got the King of Wands here. You're taking the offer. You're going for it because you seem to feel like you need to. It feels like it's the best. It feels like you should. You feel like you should. Whoever's offering this, they are extremely happy and thankful that you're taking it. The thing is, when you're making this abrupt change, I just feel like that's hard for you. Technically, nothing's going wrong, but it's very upsetting because this is a complete 180. I think that's why you want to say it, 180. Just like going a completely different direction. I just feel like this throws your world upside down. I really do. It's ironic that you're choosing to do this. Things are very positive around you, but it's throwing your world upside down. I just feel like it's very upsetting because this is not your mode of, I want to say mode of transportation for some reason today. This is not how you do things. This is not how you do things. I just don't feel like this is how you do things. That's all I can keep saying. I just feel like it's very upsetting because this is not normal for you. It's the Ten of Swords moment, which I feel like you're just having a moment where you're just like, what the hell have I done? Like, I just feel like, even though it's good, you're just kind of like, this is not how I do things. You don't like being pushed into something that fast. You don't like abruptly stopping something either, is what I'm getting. So that's the problem here. Tell me, let that go. All right, so I like this, but take it with a grain of salt. I think this is good. Whatever the situation is, I feel like you're trying to do this abrupt change, and you're just like, I can't. Like, I feel like you're like, no, 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 no. I feel like you're like, no, 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 no. Like, this abrupt change, you really have a problem with it. You're just like, things have to be, I have to shut things down. I have to tie up loose ends. I got to do certain things. I can't just leave things hanging. I can't just rake half the yard and walk away and throw the rake on the porch. I just can't do that. That's not me. I can't get halfway through a job and just be like, well, that's it. Bye-bye. That's not me. And it's really aggravating you. So you're like, nope, nope, nope. I have to tie up loose ends. I have to do this. You're going to have to wait a bit. I will go your way. So I am going to do it, but I'm going to tie up loose ends. This abrupt change is not going to work for me. I'm going to reestablish it the way it works for me. The people or person you're working with, the Five of Swords is like a fruitless win. Technically, they're still winning, but they're not getting it the way they want it. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know, you're ordering a hamburger and it's not McDonald's. You're not getting it your way, you're getting it the way it's going to be made. You're telling them that. Like, I'm not making this your way, I'm making it the way I'm going to make it. I want to make it with pickles and onions and hamburger buns and, you know, double cheese, and that's what you're getting. That's that. Like, I feel like you're redefining this. You're like, I'm not accepting this abrupt change. You tried to, but you're like, I can't do this. I don't leave things like this. I don't leave things in disarray. That is not me. You're just like, I can't do that. And you're forcing the situation to go the way you believe it should go. The situation as a whole is going your way, though. I'm getting nobody seems to be standing in your way. You're a lot happier. You got this Six of Wands here. You're getting what you want. It makes sound judgment. I feel like this is like a reputation thing. You don't want to be looked at as that person who just kind of like, you know, drops the ball and walks away. You don't want to get halfway through a job and just put down the tools and just be, I'm out. Good luck finishing that. Like that, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be looked at as that person. You want to be that person that can be counted on. That like when you start something, you finish it. You do what is required of you. You do what's expected of you. You're a very dependable person, and you very much value that. So abrupt is not going to work, and you demand it doesn't work out that way. You demand you're allowed to tie up your loose ends. You get what you want. You're very happy. The other side is not completely over the moon about it, but they understand that's how you are. That's one of the things they value about you. So they definitely like, okay. You're a lot happier. Things are going well. I get when you finally do end up going into this new direction. You got the Queen of Pentacles coming in here. You also got the Three of Cups above it here. This is your influence on the situation. You're working well with others. You're establishing a pattern. You're establishing some security here. I feel like you're reiterating. You're like, this is who I am. You know, I finish a job and I start it right and I make sure it gets done. If I say I'm going to do something, you can depend on me to actually do it. I don't walk away halfway through just because I changed my mind. And I feel like you're making a good point. And the people that you're dealing with are like, yes, like they're respecting that. They're like, yes, and that's why we want you. I feel like they're saying, yes, you're right, and they're not giving you any guff about it. Because when you do come back into this, you're making very solid roots into it. Because this is something you're going to stick with. You got fertility and strength. For you, these two coming together is like, there's a lot coming from this situation. It's going to go pretty far. It's going to keep going and keep building. It's going to keep growing. The strength is like you're making this a very strong situation the way you're handling it. Like we start this the right way, we build it slowly, we stick with it until the end. We're committed to it through the whole process, and that's how I do things. And I feel like that's your influence on the situation. Is that good? I think that's good. I like how this ends. I just feel like there's a bump here where somebody's trying to, or maybe more than one person is trying to get you to abruptly stop one thing and abruptly start something else. Abruptly stop anyway. And I feel like you try to do it, but you're like, no, I'm a dependable person. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I'm not willing to just leave loose ends and just quit a job halfway through. I said I would do it, I'm going to do it. So I feel like that's the only bump, and I feel like this reading might be giving you that that encouragement to say, if you don't feel good with it, if you don't like it, negotiate it so that you can tie up your loose ends so you can feel comfortable, and at home and at peace with what you're leaving, so you can go into this feeling strong and secure and confident. Are we good? I think the message is there. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.